Hi, and welcome to the Chaos Managed podcast. I'm Wayne Russell. Well, we took a big step this week. We believe it is a step forward, not backwards, but a step that creates a little anxiety and anticipation. We have decided to withdraw our two children from their school year in the province of Kwazulu-Natal, South Africa. For the past year, our children have been attending a quasi-government school. It's a public school, but the majority of the school's revenue comes directly from parents. Parents pay tuition like they would pay tuition at a private school, though the big difference is that a private school in South Africa would cost a lot more than a quasi-government school. Yesterday was their official last day with the school, and for the next 2 weeks, the kids will be taking a much-deserved school holiday. Before COVID-19 closed on-campus schooling, June 12th was the official last day of the second term. The third term would have resumed in July, and the fourth term would have ended in December. So in a way, the timing of our decision to withdraw our children coincides with the original end of term 2. So that's what we did. We withdrew our children from school. The question is, now what? What will our children do after the 2-week break? What will become their new normal in learning? And another equally important question to ask is, so what? Why is the now what they will do after the holiday, important? Why is homeschooling more advantageous for our children? For now, the now what will be homeschooling. And the so what sounds something like this. When given the option to homeschool a child, the opportunity is created to customize the learning activities and learning engagements to the interests, passions, and needs of an individual child. It gives us a chance to step back and look at what really matters. We know that busy work does not matter. We know that most worksheets do not matter. We know that 45-minute whole group lectures, either in person or over Zoom, do not work. As an educator, I could continue this list, but let me stop here. What we know matters are things such as children hearing stories read aloud by a fluent reader with pauses during and after the reading to discuss comprehension questions like, what do you think the character is feeling and why? What do you think will happen next? How are things changing? Another thing that matters is that children read independently and that their independent reading books are written at their unique reading level. So access to just right books is critical. We also know that project-based learning is very effective. Additionally, what matters is that children improve their communication skills, their social skills, thinking skills, research skills, and self-management skills. Furthermore, reading, writing, and arithmetic are foundational, but science, technology, and engineering are equally needed in the 21st century. We also know that a love for the arts is important. Visual arts and performing arts, and physical activity is crucial for the health of both the body and the mind. Now, with all these ideas of what matters, we can call them guiding principles for what matters for the education of a child. How do we now, as a father and mother, design and create learning activities and learning engagements that support these guiding principles? Some ideas that come to mind are, first, we need to find academic standards and expectations to help guide curriculum development so we can make sure that critical content will be covered. Secondly, it is important to involve our children in the design and creation process. No child enjoys things thrown on them without any input. When kids have buy-in, they are more motivated to learn. Let's explore an example. The subject of math is very much a matter of building skills, one grade level at a time. So we first downloaded math standards for each of our kids' grade levels. We're an American family, and our children will most likely attend American middle schools and high schools and then go to university somewhere in North America. So we'll base our math activities and learning engagements on the Common Core math standards out of the United States. Looking at the standards may seem very boring for a child, but reading them together will help increase buy-in and commitment from our children, because they have an active voice in how we understand and meet these math standards. They are helping develop the curriculum from the ground up. Within just this process, a lot of skills are being used and improved. Research skills, thinking skills, communication skills. Aspects of engineering and design, as we engineer what our homeschool world will look like and feel like. Just this aspect of creating the homeschool program will be a major learning opportunity where we can creatively integrate many of the things that matter to us. It's important that we don't rush this process. It's important that we continue to see value in the process. It might not be the easiest way to start, but we are hopeful that it will be the most impactful and fruitful in the long term. Finally, begin building a small support group. We appreciate some of our friends here in South Africa that have homeschooling experience and know-how. Asking for resources, sharing ideas, expressing challenges, and talking about success stories is a critical part to any homeschooling endeavor. We will reflect on our homeschooling experiences in the weeks and possibly months to come. Homeschooling is not for us a destination to reach, but a journey to be enjoyed. How will we embark on this journey? Will we travel in a horse and buggy, or will we step into a SpaceX Dragon shuttle? Will we rely on old school techniques, or will we be open to trying new and creative teaching and learning approaches? To be honest, the idea of homeschooling is a little scary. For the past 8 years, our children have been in schools. It is easy to scan over the amount of work and effort that many teachers put in to educating children. As a teacher and school leader, I know that many teachers work tirelessly, striving to see each of their children under their care grow and develop. We look forward to sharing success stories and will be open and transparent when our homeschooling vehicle runs into trouble and needs a bit of refueling along the way. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend. I'm Wayne Russell, and this is Chaos Managed.